Hello, welcome to this English speaking and vocabulary lesson. Today we're going to practice describing pictures about at the office. So let's begin with the first picture. I'm going to show you a picture and vocabulary words. And our goal is to describe the picture using all of the words. So you can see we have colleague, desktop, folder, collaboration, project, formal, and blouse. So these are the words for today. Colleague, it means somebody you work with. So colleague, someone you work with. All right, so if you have a job, I'm sure you have some colleagues. Desktop, that means it's generally speaking a large computer which sits on a desk. That's a desktop. And the other kind of computer is a laptop. So there's a laptop and a desktop. Folder, it's an office supply. In this picture, it is under the man's elbow. Right here on the desk, he has a folder. Collaboration, it's when you work together with others. So we can say that in this office, the colleagues are working in collaboration. How are they working? They're working in collaboration. Or you could also make it a verb. You could say, they are collaborating. So they are collaborating. Project, something you have to do. So you could say, I have many projects this weekend. Or my colleagues and I are working on a project in collaboration. Now you can see how the words start to come together and we can mix them together. My colleagues and I are working on a project in collaboration. And we're looking at our desktop computer, and we're also referencing documents in a folder. And formal, they are wearing, I would say, semi-formal clothes. So that's not completely informal, but it's semi-formal. We'll just leave it at that. And a blouse, it's like a shirt a woman wears, like in this picture. The women are wearing blouses, plural. They're wearing blouses. The man is wearing a striped shirt. Do you know the word striped? And the women are wearing blouses. Okay, very good. Here's an example answer, all right? There are 3 colleagues working in collaboration on a project. They are all smiling and looking at the screen of their desktop computer. There is a folder on the desk. All of the employees are wearing formal clothes. The women are wearing blouses. So I hope that helped you to learn how to use these words to describe a business office environment. Let's move on to the second picture. It's another office. And if you don't mind, we're just going to delete this and we'll start again. Skyline. The outline of buildings in a city. So from this office building, we can see the New York skyline. Laptop. You could say, I just got a new laptop. Notebook. It's a small book to write in. Notebook. Mug. A cup which you drink coffee from. Or tea. Coffee or tea. So you can often say, can I have a mug of coffee? Classy. That means fancy or expensive. So this is a classy office because it is quite minimalistic. And everything is clean and new. And if you look at the view of the New York skyline, you can assume this is a very classy office. And it's also probably a corporate office, right? It's an adjective to describe something of a corporation. So you could say, this is a corporate office. The skyscrapers, those are giant buildings in a city. Does your city have a lot of skyscrapers? Personally, my city does not have skyscrapers, but New York City has a lot of skyscrapers, especially in the downtown area. So this word is sometimes called city center, downtown. So we can see this picture. The office building has a window with a view of downtown. A window with a view of downtown. Window with a view of downtown. Let's check how to use these in an example. This corporate office is quite classy. The view is of the downtown city skyline. It overlooks many of New York's famous skyscrapers. On the desk is a laptop, a mug, and a small notebook. So there you go. That's how you can use these vocabulary words to describe an office. Okay, one more picture. And I hope you're finished. I'm going to delete those. Graph. So a graph is, as you can see in the pictures, there's some graphs. Here's another graph. These are all graphs. So you can say, graphs help businesses summarize data. Why do you use graphs? Oh, because graphs help businesses summarize data. It's a good answer. Beverage. Any kind of drink. It's usually kind of like a fancy or formal way to say drink. So you can ask somebody, oh, hello, how are you today? Would you like a beverage? Would you like water, coffee, tea, beverage? Teamwork. So they are working as a team, right? We can say they are working as a team, or we can say they are using teamwork. Oh, sorry. They're using teamwork. And brainstorm, it can be a verb, like they are brainstorming. Or it could be a noun. You could say, they're having a brainstorm session. Oh, I'm so bad at spelling. Brain. There. Brainstorm session. Analysis. So the funny thing about this word is people get it mixed up with analyze. So the thing is, analysis is a noun and analyze is a verb. So we can make two different sentences. They are doing analysis of the graphs. Or you could say, we need an analysis of this data. In the verb analyze, you could say, they are analyzing the graphs, or we are analyzing the data. Deadline. The moment at which you must finish a project. So I think in this picture, they must have a deadline this afternoon. So they're using teamwork to brainstorm, and they're using graphs to complete analysis, and they're also drinking beverages. So if you noticed, I just used all the words right there. And let's see the example. In this photo, we can see employees brainstorming for their project. They need to use teamwork to fulfill their afternoon deadline. They're doing analysis of graphs and statistics. They are drinking beverages in various cups. So we have gone over 3 different photographs for describing pictures in a business setting. And what you can do to practice, you can write about the 3 pictures using all of the vocabulary. Okay? And you can also pick your favorite picture and explain why you like it or why you think it's attractive. And if you do this, practice using the words, I think it'll help you to improve. There's one more thing I like to do as well. You can go to use ChatGPT, enter these words, these vocabulary, and then type create a fill in the blank exercise. And the ChatGPT will create that fill in the blank exercise for you, for your words. And that's a good way to practice. Those are my recommendations as an English teacher. And thank you for watching this video. Stick around for the next one. We have a whole series of lessons on describing pictures. Today was about office environment. So stick around and don't forget these vocabulary words. Make sure you practice using them. All right, so thank you. Goodbye.